Chat with the chief after 1 year on the job.
What are you doing about it?
What are we doing about it? Well, overall crime's down.
From crime, crashes, and a shortage of officers, tonight we put St. Louis's top cop in the hot seat. It's been nearly 13 months since Chief Robert Tracy took over the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. He was the first chief appointed outside the department ranks. During his first year, the mayor's office says homicides hit a 10-year low and violent crime saw its biggest year-to-year decline in more than 90 years. However, the city still experienced a summer of mayhem, of teen violence, a rash of car break-ins and thefts, and other controversies within the department, including several crashes involving police cruisers. When Tracy took over, he pledged to be accessible and transparent.
We've tried to hold him to his word. Tonight, for the first time in months, he's sitting down one-on-one with our Christine Byers to answer tough questions.
So I want to start off with the manpower issue. The department reported there were 890 commissioned officers, and I think you had said publicly yesterday there were 940.
Right.
So which is it?
That number is dynamic, it moves, and I count in my numbers police trainees because I've been doing that every year because they get lost if we don't count them. So they are part of the department. So we're probably around 920 right now.
And where should we be?
Where should we be? At 1224, that's our budgeted strength. We've slowed down the net loss 2023 compared to 2022 and 2021. So that's a sign that maybe things are slowing down because, you know, we finally got a raise after 3.5 years.
When it comes down to this manpower issue, the 3rd district yesterday had 2 cars for the entire district for the afternoon shift.
Right.
2 cars for an entire district, and there should be 10. How is that acceptable?
You have to give me a chance to take a look at that district, and I can get back to you and I answer with that. Okay. But we do have discretionary resources that we do bring in to make sure we're answering those calls to service. There's officer safety issues.
One of the biggest incidents that has happened in recent weeks affecting this department was, of course, the bar PM incident. One of many questions from the public has been, why weren't the officers given sobriety tests?
Right. These officers, if this accident happened down the street and didn't happen at an LGBTQIA plus bar, which drew some attention because there was an arrest afterwards, no one will be calling for a toxicology test or a drug test or an alcohol test on our officers.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Have they?
If a car ran, a police car on duty, ran into the front of a business or a building, any building of any kind like it did, I think people would want to know if the officers were.
We've had other accidents here throughout the year that since I've been here, and prior to me being here, and nobody's called for that. But the policy that I have in place was followed.
So why not make it a policy to give officers sobriety tests that are involved in accidents?
Well, we have to take a look at the whole city because everybody's driving vehicles throughout the city. So I have to look at city policy.
We just ended January. 20 homicides compared to 11 last year.
Yes.
What are you doing about it?
What are we doing about it? Well, overall crime's down. It doesn't take away from the progress that we've made in 2023. As you can see, we had some of the lowest numbers in a decade.
Chief Tracy also says he supports the idea of bringing retired officers back to work, desk jobs, so current officers can fill more patrol duties. You can watch our full interview by looking for this story in the As Seen on TV section on KSDK.com.